Hey everyone, and welcome to the Tesla 1000 day £1 million fire challenge. This is day 6 of 1000. So hello and welcome to the Tesla Fire Challenge YouTube channel. If you're new, welcome. Hope you stick around. If you've been here before, welcome back. It's good to have you again. For all my new viewers, this channel is all about investing money and being all in on Tesla no matter what. So join me on my journey to make £1 million in 1000 days. So in today's video, I'll be going through the following. I'm going to be sharing my 6-day portfolio update. Markets are flat because of the holiday period, but there is a bit of movement. I'll be sharing my strategy on how I buy Tesla stock, and I'll also be going through how I use my technical analysis to find optimal times to get into Tesla stock. So let's get into it. So it's day 6, 29th of December 2021, before market opens. So as I said, I've got two portfolios, Portfolio A and Portfolio B. In Portfolio A, I've got just over 117 shares in Tesla, and in Portfolio B, I've just got under 91 shares in Tesla. So in total, I've got just under 208 shares in Tesla. To be exact, it's 207.87829 shares in Tesla. So the market closing price for Tesla on the 29th of December was $1,088.47. It had a relatively flat day, so I think it went down about 0.5%. So if I multiply the value of the amount of shares that I have with the price of Tesla, I get the value of my portfolio. So that's $226,269.28. So the daily movement from yesterday was plus £1,137.09. So like I said to all my viewers previously, I'm not really concerned with the daily movements because, I've got my eyes on the long term. I've got my price targets all the way up to 2030. So this is just a small movement, nothing major. So let's get into the video now. So how do I use technical analysis on Tesla? So first and foremost, I want to say I am a long-term investor and I always dollar cost average into Tesla. This means that I always buy Tesla regularly no matter what the price is. So I'm always in Tesla. Also, I keep some money on the side just in case Tesla dips, so I can go in hard and fast to buy this quality stock at rock bottom prices. How I use technical analysis is I use the support lines, I use the resistance lines, I use trend lines, and I use moving averages 50 and moving averages 200. This helps me to find excellent buying opportunities, and also by doing this, it helps me keep my cost basis down, which is really important for the long term. So, how I use price charts for Tesla. So I always look at the 10-year Tesla chart to remind myself not to panic. Over the last 10 years, Tesla has dipped more than 20% on 20 different occasions. So it's really important to look at the bigger picture first and then focus into smaller time frames. I also look at the 5-year Tesla chart as well to serve as a reminder. It's like a second reminder not to panic and sell. What I try and do is master my emotions to make rational decisions when the market overreacts. And when the market overreacts, that's when you can get a lot of bargains. So I always look at the 1-year chart to see if there are any nice buying opportunities with my reserve cash, which I have on the sidelines ready to deploy when I get a really good buying opportunity. So let's have a look at the charts now. So before we look at the main charts, I just want to go through the Tesla 10-year weekly chart again. So this shows the price movement of Tesla over the last 10 years. So what I've done is I've highlighted in red all the times it's gone down by between 20 and 40%. So this has happened on more than 15 occasions. So just wanted to remind everybody, buying Tesla and holding over the long term is going to be a slightly painful ride, but there are going to be rewards at the end. So it's not going to be plain sailing, so don't expect a straight line. So I'm going to share my Tesla 5-year weekly chart as well. So again, as you can see, it's had its ups and downs, but in the last 5 years, it has fallen sharply between 20 and 40% on 9 different occasions. So again, I just wanted to reiterate that it will not be plain sailing, so don't expect a straight line. So again, to help you master your emotions, it's really good to keep your Tesla price targets to hand. So I always look at this on a daily basis. I keep my eyes on the long term. I look at my price targets, and then anything that happens in between, any noise that occurs, any FUD that occurs, any like movements, any overreactions, I can just engineer it out of my emotions. So year 2022, my price target is 1100, and if I have 300 shares in my portfolio, that's going to give me a grand total of $330,000. By 2025, I expect the price target in the bear case to go to 3550, and if that's the case, I will have $1,065,000 in the portfolio. My long-term price target for 2031, and this is like going way into the future when Tesla production is at its highest, when they've like deployed their battery packs, is when they've got their artificial intelligence up and running. That's when the price target, I expect it to hit 17,420. So if I still hold 300 shares, my portfolio size is gonna balloon to $5,226,000. So hopefully it's gonna be a nice ride going forward. So now let's get into the technical analysis. So this is the Tesla 10-year weekly chart. So as you can see, I've got the prices over 10 years. It's had its ups and downs. If you look at the blue line, that's the moving averages 50 line, and then the red line is the moving averages 200 line. So these are really, really good indicators and give you excellent buying opportunities. So when the price starts to hover around the moving averages 50, that's a really good time to get in. If the price is like gone down to the moving averages 200, that's like a really excellent position to buy into Tesla and get a really good price. If for some instance it goes under the MA 200, then this is where you're getting really good bargain basement prices. So the last time that happened was in the middle of 2019. So I think Tesla was having some problems, they were downgraded, but eventually what happens is it does bounce off a certain line. So as you can see, I'll put on the chart 3 lines on there. So these are 3 support lines. So if you look at the first support line, there's a lot of activity between 34 and 35. So these $34 and $35. So this was a really good opportunity to buy into Tesla. It's like a floor, and the price shouldn't go under that. The next support line is around $54 to $58. So again, there's a lot of activity around those prices. So these are really good opportunities to buy into Tesla if the price falls to that level again. And the next support line that I put in is around the $77 line. So during the coronavirus, Tesla price tanked to about $77. So this was an excellent opportunity to get in as well. So as you can see, if you got in at that time really fast and really sharp, then you would have got anything like a 10x return now. So it's always good to look at the 10-year chart just to keep everything into perspective. So let's look at the 5-year chart now. So again, this is over the price movements over the last 5 years. I put in the moving average is 50, the moving average is 200. And as you can see, I've put in 2 support lines as well. So there's a lot of activity around the $50 mark, and there's a lot of activity around the $75 mark. So this is a really good opportunity for you to buy around those areas. I don't think Tesla price will go down to those levels again. So anybody who did get in around those prices made an excellent investment. I've also put in the moving averages 50 and the moving averages 200 in there. And as you can see, every time the price hit the moving averages 50, it was a great buying opportunity. So only recently, it nearly went down to the moving averages 50, but it didn't completely touch it. But again, the closer it gets to the moving averages 50, the more you should buy, because it's really good price to buy at. So now let's look at the 1 year chart. So again, what I've done here is I put in some trend lines. So these are like lines that are going upwards. So it's an upward trend. So as you can see, there's two lines that are going upwards, and the price is hovering in between. I've got the moving averages 50 line and the moving averages 200 line. At the moment, the price is 1088. There's a resistance where I've drawn the trend line at the top. So it's having some difficulties breaking that resistance. But I suspect when it does, it's going to start moving up. In the short term, it may move down to the moving averages 50 line, which is about 1048. So again, this will give you a really good buying opportunity as well. If it breaks the moving averages 50 line, then it should go down to about 925, something like that, 900 to 925. So if that is the case, then again, this is going to be a really good buying opportunity. But if you can see from this chart that the pattern that's occurring now is a flag and pole pattern. So at the moment, it's consolidating in the flag area. So once it starts to break out, it's going to break out the length of the flagpole. So that could be anything between like $300 to $400. So it could go anywhere up to $1,400 to $1,500. A lot of the analysts on Wall Street are expecting prices to go above $1,300 to $1,500. So, you know, this pattern kind of coincides with what they're saying as well. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to summarize all the information in a table for you. So I've got a table here. On the left hand side, I've got the entry points for you. In the middle, I've got the price targets for you. And on the right hand side, I've got like a level 1 to level 5 accumulation section. So level 1 being like it's a general sale, and you know, you buy more than you usually buy, and level 5 being it's like rock bottom prices, so like buy as much as you can. So the first entry point that I've got for you is the MA50. So that's around 1048.24. So again, like I said, this is a level 1 sale, so like buy more than you usually buy. Then the next price target level to get in is 925. So this is where there's a strong upward trend line resistance. So, you know, if the price hits 925, this is level 2 buying. The next price under this is $900. So this is where there's like a support and an upward trend line. So feel free to, you know, rewind the video and look at where all these levels are. So this is where I would say level 3 buying. And the next price level is 875. This is the flag pattern continuation. So it will probably hit that level and then start going up again. So at this point, you know, this is level 4 buying. So accumulate as much as you can. And then the next level down is $776. So this is the moving average is 200. So this is level 5. This is like rock bottom prices. It's highly unlikely that Tesla will go down this far. But if it does go this far, then this is the time to buy as much as you can, because you're going to be lowering your cost basis. You're going to be getting into Tesla at a great price. So don't panic when the price reaches these levels. Have like some money ready to be deployed into Tesla. So finally, I wanted to provide a bit of a summary and key takeaways for all these videos. So hopefully I'm bringing you value and you're finding these videos useful. So the first takeaway is dollar cost average into Tesla shares. Buy regularly regardless of the price. You can never ever time the market. You can try to time it, but it's better to dollar cost average in, because that you're buying on a regular basis. What you should do, the next one is, what you should do is keep some money on standby, 5 to 10% of your portfolio, just in case you get a really good buying opportunity in Tesla. The next key takeaway is know the strategic price levels near MA50, MA200, support, resistance, and trend lines. These are key levels where prices bounce back. So if you know these prices, then instead of panicking when you reach these prices, you'll be compelled to buy more. So the next key takeaway is always check the 10-year and 5-year chart to keep focused on the long term. So it's really easy to panic when you hold Tesla stock, because it's such a volatile stock. You're tempted all the time to sell it. You get news here and there saying they're going to go bankrupt. There's lots of FUD out there and negative news. So sometimes you can kind of like buy into the hype and hysteria and consider selling it. But if you check your 10-year and 5-year chart and keep focused, I guarantee that you're going to keep it over the long run. And then finally, use the 1-year chart to find good entry prices so you can reduce your cost basis. So if you can do all of this, you're going to find it easier to hold Tesla. It's not going to be such an emotional roller coaster. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Finally, I just wanted to say anyone who wants to invest in Tesla can do so in a tax efficient way. So I'm based in the UK and I use a app called Free Trade, and it allows you to invest through your ISA account, and you get a £20,000 ISA allowance. So any gains that you make, you get to keep. It's a very simple interface and it has a cheap monthly cost of £3 per month. You can buy and sell shares commission free, and there's like immediate deposits from your bank account. So it's really easy. So when you spot an opportunity, you can quickly transfer some money from your bank account to your Free Trade account and then start trading. There's like a huge variety of stocks and shares to choose from in the US and the UK. So you'd be spoiled for choice, or you can just be all in Tesla. And finally, what I've done is I've left a referral link below. So if you sign up, you get a free stock worth up to £200, and I get a free stock too. So it's a win-win situation. So I highly recommend this app. I'll leave all the information below on the descriptions part of the video. So feel free to have a look. Finally, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I brought you value, and join me. I appreciate any likes and I'll read all your comments. I appreciate your subscription, and I hope I bring you value, and I want to wish you all the best on your investment journey. And until the next update, have a great day, and I wish you all the best.